Hello, Cavalier Nation. My name is C.W. Ponton. I'm the head women's soccer coach at Cape Fear Community College in Wilmington, North Carolina. Chances are you'd never heard of me, and had I never made this video, you never would have. But at one point, I sat where you sit now. I graduated in 2007, and I was on the football team in middle school and high school. I was on the soccer team in high school. I was on the golf team. I was in FCA. I was in JRTC. I played hockey at Ashland Skateland, and I played travel hockey out of there as well, over at the Barton rink. And I coached within the Caroline County Parks and Rec, as well as played multiple sports there when I was younger. I went to Bowling Green Baptist Church. My first job was at King's Dominion. I was just like a lot of you. Now, I'm a head college soccer coach. Just wrapped up my 8th season coaching college, my 6th season as a head coach. I've just moved back to the women's side after 7 years on the men's side. I'm excited for the change. I've won an NCAA national championship. I've played with people from all around the world. I've traveled a lot and played with people. I've been to Africa and played. And I just wanted to make this video to let you know that you can do it too. And while that sounds kind of tacky, here's the thing. I didn't pick soccer back up until 10th grade. I was all gung-ho about football and hockey, but I decided to put a football team down to focus on coaching and playing soccer, which is why I make this video, because I have now gone back to my grassroots. While I'm still a head college soccer coach, I'm coaching my little ones team in Parks and Rec, or here's the Y, that's their version. But it's the same as where I started coaching when I was 16 years old for the Carolina Parks and Rec, coaching that 6 to 8 year old division. By the time I was out of high school, I had coached every age division over there. And here's the thing, I understand what it's like playing soccer at Caroline, and I never would have thought that my life would have gone in this direction, especially as an 18-year-old. But we won 3 games in 3 years, and we had 3 head coaches. And when I went back and I coached, I gave it my all, and I poured everything I had into coaching for the varsity team back in 2013 for the boys' side. I was the head varsity and head JV coach, and was assisted by the guy that was a good friend of mine who was the captain when I played. And we didn't win any games. So I understand what it's like. But who would have thought that someone from Caroline County would have been a head college soccer coach for so long, that would still be doing it now? And you may have caught the wind of what I said. Yes, I coach at a community college, but no, we are not like community colleges around Caroline County. And I'm not bashing those schools at all, because Germanna and J. Sarge can be a great financial opportunity for those of you. Ignore the stigma, because at the end of the day, when you're my age, no one cares. As long as you're not in student debt, that's so important. But I do coach at a community college. We're located in Wilmington, North Carolina. If I picked my phone up right now and walked with it and drove, I could be standing on the beach in 15 minutes. There are community colleges like that out there. And a lot of times, from out-of-state students, it's cheaper for them to go to a school like this than to a 4-year school. So the reason I'm saying that is I want you to know that there are opportunities out there for you, including if you play high school ball and you're willing to go anywhere, chances are you could find a school, even if it's just a JV team, that will pick you up to give you that opportunity to go play college. I think it's worth pursuing if some of you are interested, but to me, that's not necessarily why I made this video. I just wanted to throw that in there. But I wanted you to know that at one point, I was just like you. From Caroline County, I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I went to Chowan University because I did not have good grades. I had a 2.7 GPA. It's not horrible, but it's not good. And I went to Chowan because I didn't get accepted into my first 2 options. After 2 years at Chowan and a crazy amount of money to be going to a school in a small little area, I decided to transfer to Liberty University. From Liberty University, I turned my attention back to coaching soccer, and I was mentored by the right people. Notice I didn't say that I played in college. I did not. I have played up to high school and semi-professional and whatnot. I wish that I had my IQ and my skill set now that could go with 16-year-old me. That would have been great, but life wouldn't have played out like it did now. And I'm okay with that. And I went to Liberty University and I got a degree in sport management. I networked like crazy. I met as many people with as many opportunities as I could find. I learned how to run a college program. And that opened up opportunities that as soon as I graduated, I came back to Caroline and I coached. And that gave me a good trial and error of running a program back where I'm from. And it was nice to be back for a little while, but it was not where my destiny lied, I guess you could say. And so I moved around a fair bit and ended up I'm now at my third school, but I've been here since 2016 and I have no intention to leave. I run a little private training business and I'm a head college soccer coach. And who would have thought a kid that was nowhere near the best player on the team? I'm very honest about it. I was nowhere near the best player on our high school's team. Take that into account, okay? Because I know how difficult it can be to playing soccer at Carolina High School. But if you love it, if you really do love it, keep playing. I mean, right here, just proof. Just some proof for you. Class of 2007. I mean, I've got that. I got my jersey upstairs somewhere. You know, I loved the beautiful game. I loved coaching. And I never would have thought that would have turned into my life, but I wanted to be a teacher. And now I just teach a preferred subject. But I give you permission to contact me. If this video has been passed around through the boys and girls soccer teams, I give you permission to contact me. If you have any questions at all, I will help you out the best I can. I know that you have college admissions people there, but if you want to know what it looks like from a college athletic standpoint, as well as someone who's moved around and seen many, many colleges and has contacts, you want some insight? Like, I've been in your shoes. I'm from Caroline County. I lived there my whole life until I left for college. I've still got family there. I just happen to be about 5.5, 6 hours away now. But the way that you can contact me, you can find my email on GoSeeDevils.com, which is where you can also read my bio. It's too much to give you my whole resume from 16 years old to now. But you can find me on GoSeeDevils.com under women's soccer, because as I said, I just made the change over. Or you can find me on TikTok and Instagram under Ponton Soccer Academy, Ponton Soccer Academy. But lastly, I want you to know that I'm not the only one, but I'm a big supporter of you behind the scenes. I follow everything you do. I keep an eye out on the high school's Twitter page. I'm always trying to see what's up with Caroline County boys and girls soccer. So just know that the alumni like myself, like, we're there. We're pulling for you. I check your scores on Max Preps. Like, I want to know. Like, I want to know what's up with my old school. I wish you the best. I know that your season's starting soon. And to the office, feel free to pass this around to any of the sports teams. As you heard, I played multiple sports. I see you've added sports since I graduated back in 2007 too, so that's great. My high school quarterback is still there, Mr. Driscoll, right? And so I wish you the best to the soccer programs, and I'm going to be checking the scores. I hope that you do well, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out. Just realize that where you're at now, you can make a big step in the direction of the beautiful game should you choose to do so, as I did. All the best.